Hello, so this is my Thanksgiving cactus. Some people call it a Christmas cactus, but it's not a Christmas cactus, it's a Thanksgiving cactus. And the difference between the Thanksgiving cactus and Christmas cactus is found on the leaflets. See, this one has sort of jagged leaves, and the Christmas cactus will have more round, sort of looking more like an Easter cactus, but it'll be a little bit more oval, unlike this one. So this is definitely a Thanksgiving cactus. And there are 3 different colors, maybe even 4 different colors in this plant. I had received this plant as some little cuttings from a lady in my gardening group years ago. She had given me a fuchsia, a pink, a red, and a white. And I planted them all together because when I got them, she didn't have them labeled as to which is which. Sorry for the grass cutting in the background. I know it's probably getting a little loud and annoying, but bear with me. So anyway, she had given me all 4 years ago as little cuttings, and I wasn't sure which one was which. So I planted them all together. I kept saying each year, I'm going to divide them, I'm going to divide them, I'm going to divide them. So now you're looking at a plant maybe about 8 years later. And I did some trimmings last year to the edges to actually trim them back, so they were actually even longer. I took off about 4 to 5 inches off of each end area, and so when it bloomed last Thanksgiving, because it usually blooms around I want to say early November to late November. Very rarely December, but most of the time the second week in November they're blooming. So I marked them this year, or last year, 2015. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but let me see, that one's in the way. You see that F right there? Right there? That means fuchsia. So then I had some S, that's salmon. Salmon and fuchsia right there. And look, it looks like they did a cross because that's the same stem. So yeah, this is getting really complicated. The thing of the matter with this plant is that I do have some white in here, and the white is becoming less and less and less because the fuchsia and the salmon, more so fuchsia, is sort of taking over the plant. So I may not get blooms this year, and I'm fine with that, but I definitely don't want to lose the white because I think the white is equally as pretty. So I'm going to attempt to divide the plant. So yeah, bear with me guys and wish me luck. I hope all goes well. So I don't think I can do all of this on camera, so what I'm going to do is come back and let you guys see once I have it divided. Okay, so I've divided up the plant, and I took away all of the soil. I sort of divided that up because some of the soil I really didn't refresh or repot the plant. So this is 8 years old as well, and I have my little pocket knife here in which I use to cut the roots. But this one in front of you is actually a cutting of the salmon colored Thanksgiving cactus, and then over here are pieces in which I guess I just couldn't see, and they are not labeled. So I'm assuming most of them are probably salmon colored too, but there's probably some fuchsia mixed in there, and I'm going to give that away to my sister. She doesn't know it yet, but that's going to be a little gift for her. But over here is the biggest grouping, and it's of the fuchsia. So yeah, the fuchsia has definitely reigned in this plant, so that tells you that one plant or one color will become dominant, and the fuchsia has definitely done so. Lastly, the little piece in which I am doing all of this work for is this little white, and so you see how tiny it is. It's just a little piece, but I believe over the years it should start to thrive in its own little pot. So I'm going to put this one in a nice little small pot by itself so that it can get the root stock that it needs. And I don't know, I may cut off a couple of these nodules because that's quite long and it's old. I don't know if you guys can see that. See how it's old wood or old barkage or coating. So it has a little bit of root, but not much. So what's the point in keeping all of that if it's not really doing much of anything? So I think I'm actually going to go ahead and trim it back to maybe about here, so that it can be all new wood and start anew. But I definitely will not get roots doing it that way this year. I mean blossoms this year. But I do have pictures, so what I'll do is I'll show you guys some pictures at the end. I think I had a video last year. It's a little bit dark. I'll try to include that if I can locate it. I lost some footage, so if it's not found, then sorry guys. But next year, stay tuned. Be sure to subscribe and keep posted. And once these plants are all potted, I will share pictures as well at the very end. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Bye. Okay, so here are all the plants now potted up individually. So this one is now all fuchsia, hopefully, fingers crossed. This one here is salmon colored, and it's in the cutest little pot. It's a teapot. I don't know if you guys can see that. I should have put the white one in here, but oh well. I did them according, I potted them according to the sizes of the plant. So this was like one of my bigger pots to hold that size. So this one will be salmon. This is fuchsia. The green here is white, so that'll be pretty with the green. And I put pebbles around that one. And then this one is going to go to my sister. And that one is, I don't know, it could be fuchsia, I'm assuming, but I'm pretty sure that it's going to have some mixed strands of other blossoms as well. So we'll see, but hopefully she'll like that too. And I'm going to keep it for her until the fall. Hopefully I can get them to bloom. If not, then we'll wait till next year. But stay tuned for some more pictures. Thanks for watching. Bye.